All right, good evening, everybody. So, I'm going to be recording this class. Because of our time, I don't think I'll be able to wait for everyone. So, I'll just record the class. All right, so this is going to be our first time of meeting. And let me introduce myself. My name is Ibe Onyekachi Good News. And I'm going to be your mentor for this class. So, like we all know, what we are here to do today is to learn and understand cryptocurrency, about cryptocurrency, right? And that is what I'm going to be doing. So I want us to look at introduction, like we said in, like I listed out on the WhatsApp, which I'm going to do. So first of all, what we are going to be looking at is the word cryptocurrency. Means. All right, I think someone just joined us. All right, so if you're just joining, the call is being recorded, and whatever thing you miss. All right, so sorry, I was actually going through something. So if you're just joining, the call is being recorded, and whatever thing you miss, you still going to know much about them at the end of the day. All right, so like I said earlier, we are going to be going through the introduction of this class being cryptocurrency. So I want us to look at the word cryptocurrency. What is cryptocurrency? I have just 14 steps, and I want to utilize it very well. So, what is cryptocurrency? This simply means a digital currency. It's not a physical asset, not like our paper money. It can only be used digitally. And I believe everybody here, everybody in our group knows what cryptocurrency is all about. We have been trading cryptocurrency. Maybe we just need some, little brush up on what it all entails and all that. So please pardon me, I'm going to be fast because of our time. And then we're going to be looking at the word blockchain. Can you guys see my screen? Please, if you can see my screen, let me know. Unmute yourself and let me know. If you can see my screen, just unmute yourself and let me know. I hope you guys can hear me. Let's see, maybe I'm talking to myself. Okay, while I keep waiting for the response. So blockchain, this is a storehouse of information, right, that governs the cryptocurrency network. All the transaction that happens A minute, please. All right, you sent a message on WhatsApp. I can hear you and I can see your screen. All right, you can as well unmute yourself and let me know on the Zoom platform. But nevertheless, this is a storehouse of information that governs the cryptocurrency network. All the transactions we do or that happens on the cryptocurrency network is being stored there. That's in the blockchain and it's decentralized. No one controls the system and everyone has access to it. Okay, so everyone has access to the information on cryptocurrency. What do I mean by that? Let's say for instance, I sold USDT to Madam Grace. Okay, so I believe everybody here knows Madam Grace. And then she didn't see the USDT I sent to her. It's very simple. She can just ask me for my hash address or hash ID, whichever word you want to use. I would send her the hash ID and then she will check. She'll check it by herself on the blockchain. By then, she'll be able to know that, okay, this transaction actually went through or this transaction was not successful. Another example again is like the core various smart contracts that is actually up and running currently. Anyway, that's a different ball game altogether. So let me don't take much of our time. Then I want us to look at the word Bitcoin. Yeah, I believe everybody knows what Bitcoin is. Yes, Bitcoin is a coin, a very great one for that matter. So this is the first successful cryptocurrency. All right, it is a cryptocurrency, not just a coin, but a cryptocurrency. Now, aside Bitcoin, we have some other coins like Ethereum. We have some other coins like Ethereum. We have some other coins like BNB. Why you guys are asking for meeting ID? Just click the link and join. Just tap on the link. You don't need an ID.
I tell them to download the Zoom now. If they have not downloaded the Zoom.
It will not work. Yes, they should download the, but I said it before now. I said it before now.
They will be so they will know.
They should just, if they have the Zoom app on their phone, just tap on the link, it will open. I didn't set any password. All right, so let me proceed. Where did I stop? Talked about cryptocurrency, talked about blockchain, talked about Bitcoin. Okay, I'm still on the issue of Bitcoin. Now we have Bitcoin. Okay, someone else. We have Bitcoin. We have other coins that were also successful, like Bitcoin. And those are, the Bitcoin itself is a cryptocurrency. It is the reason why we are all gathered here today, all right? So we have some other coins, which we know as Ethereum, BNB, AVAX, and so many and so forth. We also have altcoins, that's alternate coins, all right? Now, these alternate coins are be built under another coin's blockchain?
You say it's altcoin.
Confused. Yes, altcoin, alternate coins.
Okay.
We have Bitcoin, we have Bitcoin white paper. We have some other persons that copied that white paper to use it to build their own coins. So any other coin that is under Bitcoin that was built like Bitcoin, it is known as an alternate coin.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Then we also have shit coins, and we also have meme coins, and so many kind of coins are spreading now. All right. So you need to know what you're trading. So, like I said earlier about the altcoins, there are any other coins that is not Bitcoin. For the fact is not Bitcoin, it is known as altcoins. Then there is something we normally do. It's called mining. I shouldn't even explain this one because I have bosses in the house, like Mr. Precious. If I'm not mistaken, his name is Precious. Mr. Precious is very good when it comes to mining and all that. I do follow him most times. Sorry, Mr. Francis. So he knows more about it. So it's an act of monitoring every single transaction on the blockchain and then following up with listing of coins, projects, doing the activities so that at the end of the whole day, they can maybe drop you one or two things. I shouldn't be explaining this because everyone here should know what mining is. If you don't know what mining is, then we are going to remove you from that group. Come to that.
We all know about mining.
Sharp. So now let us look at address. If you want to buy any coin now, for instance, I sell cryptocurrency coins and anybody wants to buy, you need to send me your address so I can be able to send you that particular cryptocurrency. Okay. So that address you have is a very specific one, is a very unique one. You can't share it with anyone. So the blockchain keeps analyzing those digits and making them look different. It's more like a robot that is doing all those work. Right? So those addresses, they are very specific. We hear
I want
people
to ask
saying,
something.
all right,
I want to ask something. How many are we here now?
I think, let me check. We are 5 in numbers.
Okay. Now, for this address, I think the best way to address it is this address is a kind of your account number.
Please, who else is talking on the All right, I can hear you.
I said this number 5, this address.
Yeah.
Is a kind of your bank account number.
Yes. That's
You're
correct.
banking with First Bank, different accounts, FCMB, different accounts. So it's the kind of account number that we use to send the token or any coin that you have purchased or bought.
That's actually correct. So like Mr. I don't know why your name keep escaping my mind.
Francis.
Mr. Francis, he said your address is more like your bank account number. So if you have your GTB account, you have a bank account number that is associated with that GTB. Same thing goes for Access. Same thing goes for which other bank? First Bank and the rest of that. All right. So,
Yeah.
and you know, our exchanges are more like the banks, and then our address are like our account numbers. So I believe that is okay. So I also want us to look at the word Satoshi. Okay, Satoshi is the smallest unit of Bitcoin, and the founder of BTC is Satoshi Nakamoto. He was named after Bitcoin because he was the one that created Bitcoin. So this one is very broad. This one is very broad, and I wouldn't want to go deep into it, but it's not something that's new, and I believe everybody can, make
That
research
means
on that also.
we will not joke with this Satoshi mining something.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Like the Satoshi in word, the word Satoshi is the smallest unit of Bitcoin. Now, if you don't have one Bitcoin, we have one Bitcoin, like one Bitcoin that is millions of naira. If you don't have that one Bitcoin, what you have in your wallet is Satoshi. Do you understand?
No. It's not that clear.
Okay, now, some persons would send me a message and they'll say, I want to buy 0.3542 Bitcoin.
Okay. Okay.
You're not buying 0.3542 Bitcoin. You're buying 0.3542 Satoshi.
Okay.
Yes. But if you have 0.9999999 points, and then maybe one adds and it becomes 1, you now have 1 Bitcoin.
One Bitcoin. Okay. Anything that is not up to 1 is Satoshi.
It's Satoshi.
Okay.
Yes. So now it's being regarded as cents. So the person that created Bitcoin, his name is Satoshi Nakamoto. It's just like you now creating Bitcoin. And after creating Bitcoin, you decided to name it after your name. I hope you get me clear.
Yes. Of course. We are getting you.
All right. So the person that created Bitcoin, his name is Satoshi Nakamoto, and he named it after Bitcoin. So anything that is not up to 1 Bitcoin is known as Satoshi. Hope that's clear.
Yes.
Then number seven, we have wallets. Everybody should understand this. The wallet is more like our banks, like you said earlier. It helps you to store your cryptocurrency 100% secured. That is, if you don't forget your 12 free, that's the word, right? Yeah. And
Yes.
can be exposed except you give access to it. That is why most times we advise most persons to be careful with the airdrop they do. It is not every airdrop. For instance, now, when you look at Telegram, there are some airdrop you want to do, they will not tell you that you should do some, there's a word they use. They will tell you to do some transaction, yes. They will tell you to do some transaction from your wallet. It shouldn't be so. Because most airdrop are owned by Yahoo boys, and they will use that to gain access to your account. Do you understand?
Of course.
So it is not all airdrop you should just be giving access to your wallet, especially if you have funds in that wallet.
Okay.
So let's take that down.
Okay, I want to ask a question about that wallet.
Okay.
Like now, maybe I'm using ToonHub and I don't have money inside that ToonHub. And I went ahead to link that my ToonHub to maybe another project that is owned by a Yahoo guy. Automatically, have they hacked that my ToonHub?
Come again.
I said now, let's assuming I connected my ToonHub wallet and maybe a new project I entered.
Okay.
And maybe that project is owned by a Yahoo guy.
Yeah.
If I connect my wallet to that project, automatically would they hack that my ToonHub?
Okay, now one thing you need to understand is that if I am, let me just give an instance now. Actually, I'm not a Yahoo boy and I don't plan doing such. But if I am a Yahoo boy and my purpose of creating this project is to gain access to people's accounts, immediately you
Yes.
connect your wallet to my project, I have access to the account. I can keep monitoring the account until you have good funds in it, and then I attack you.
Okay.
You get? So what
Yes.
you're meant to do is, if you're using your Thorn Keeper for your project, once money comes into the account, you should move it to your Bybit and store them there. And you see some persons have maybe Souffle account, and then Thorn Keeper account, and then Solana account. Okay,
Yes.
so they will only use one for those projects. So
Okay.
you just need to be careful about the kind of projects you're engaging yourself into.
All right.
Hope you understand.
Yes, it's clear now.
Okay, then we have our fiat, which is our number 8. The fiat is our paper currency that is being traded online, like dollar, naira, cedis, and all that. Euro, Great Britain pounds, Canadian dollar, and all that. They are known as fiat.
Okay.
You understand? But our USDT is popularly recognized as dollar. So that is what the world is trading with. You get? So anything you're trading, it's correlating with US dollar. All right, so that is for the fiat. Then FOMO is a very popular word, fear of missing out. Okay, it means fear of missing out, and this actually makes people lose a lot of money in the market. But you get to know more about this FOMO when we go into trading properly. That's technical analysis. All right, let me not take much time. Let me increase my speed. So let us also look at FUD. It means fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Now, I know you might not understand. For instance, the news on CZ stepping down or retiring from Binance will create fear in people's mind. And let's say, for instance, now, Mr. Francis, Mrs. Grace drops an information in the group and says the owner of Binance wants to sell Binance. What will be your next move?
I will rush and withdraw my money now so there will no food.
Exactly. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Now, do you know that a lot of persons had what is it called? OKX. A lot of persons had OKX coin, their native coin. And when they said OKX was leaving Nigeria for good, a lot of persons sold off.
Yes.
But do you know that so many persons are still using OKX?
How? With VPN or what?
Some are still using OKX with VPN comfortably. And then try creating another OKX account. Okay, now let me use this other one again. They said they were going to shut down P2P for Binance, which they did.
EX.
They said they are
EX.
going to shut down P2P for Bybit, which they did not succeed. But because of that, a lot of persons were like, cryptocurrency go crash, cryptocurrency is no longer in Nigeria, and all those. So the ones that have little money in their account, they sold off because they don't want to be maybe attacked by Nigerian government or whatever. So they sold off because of that fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And in the cryptocurrency world, we call that FUD, food.
Okay.
Okay. So a lot of persons always have this issue. They are scared. They are too scared. First Bank is doing upgrade. It's just like this GTB now that is doing upgrade. I saw. Okay, it should in case my time finish, because my time is almost up. Should in case my time finish, somebody should just send me a new link on what is it called? On Zoom. Okay. Somebody should send me a new link on Zoom so that we can continue. But I'm almost done. This
Okay.
is 9:41. So let me just round up. So I've already explained the FUD, what it means. It means
Yes.
fear, uncertainty, doubt. And then let us look at ICO. It means initial coin offering. You see most big players, companies, agencies, and that building a coin. Like me now, I wish to build a coin. When I want to do that, I will let you guys know. So they will also offer so many persons this same coin that they are building, so that they can be able to, just the same way we are in, what do we call that thing again? There is a word we call it. How we interact with their project on Twitter, Telegram, Facebook, and all that. What are we trying to do? We are helping them to build their brand. We are helping people like you now, Mr. Francis. I know you promoted
Yes.
Hamster very well. The way you
I
promoted
promoted
Hamster,
what?
Hamster,
Nah, nah, leave those people.
the way you promoted Hamster, those people, they were supposed to call you and you know give you something good.
my, re- my
But
referral reached 50 cents.
but the same, anyhow, we thank God. So this ICO, it means initial coin offering. So this is the reward they give to people like us that mine, interact, help people to know about their coin and the rest of that. And
Through
then
referral.
the last on my list for tonight is hold. 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 This is the word we know, hold. But the normal word is hodl. Okay, now let me explain. This hodl means hold until dear life. But we know it
Okay.
as
This
hold.
hold on, bracket hold, so that we will not forget it.
But we know it as hold. Now, you see a lot of persons. I'm sorry to use this example now. To be frank, I'm sorry to use this example, but this is the only thing that came into my head. So let me share it. There was a period when I told my boss at in the person of Grace, I told her that she was holding some amount of core. So I told her that, okay, please let us sell this core, because after doing my analysis, I realized that core is going to dump. I don't know, maybe she was scared or something, so she was like, I will hold. You understand? So most persons will tell you that I want to hold this coin forever.
My
That is the meaning
brother,
of holding.
you have said it.
But in the real sense of cryptocurrency, it doesn't work that way. Why do I say so? Now, this is it. In trading, this is what coin do in the market. They go down, they go up. In fact, okay, they go down, they go up, and then they accumulate for a while. They accumulate for a while, and then they look for another direction again to take, either up, continue going up, or down. Do you
Yes,
understand?
yes,
Good.
yes, yes.
So this is known as the fluctuation in the market. It is called price action. We are going to get to that point. Why does it happen like this? It obeys the laws of gravity. Whatever goes up must come down. So as a wise trader, what you're meant to do is, when your coin is up, don't be greedy. Sell it
You
off.
sell. Chai,
Once
I
it
fuck up
drops,
coin.
you said?
I fuck up for my note coin. I swear.
Is well, is well. So once it drops, you look for a good strategic point and you buy. Like, okay, even when Notcoin dropped, I told a lot of person that no. Yes, when Notcoin dropped, I told a lot of person Notcoin is going to dump. I sold my own at around, and then I had around 200 and something. Then 200 and something dollar. Then I sold it. Then I waited for it to dump again. Why? Because
Me
I
that.
understood the chart. I understood the chart. So I waited for it to dump, and then I bought again. So imagine buying with that same 200 and something at a lesser price. Now, when dog, yes, now dog, when dogs launched, if you can remember, I also dropped the chart on the group, and I told you guys it is going to dump to this level. Immediately it got to that level, it started spiking again. So all these things have their own way of the work. You need to understand their chart. Even if you want to go and buy any coin in the market, you need to understand how they work. You need to read their chart. Every coin has their own chart. Okay, now for instance, let me show you guys something. Now you see core. This was when core pumped so hard to $4. You can see it here. This was when it pumped so hard to $4. And then I said it in the group. If you can remember, I said it in the group that core is going to dump, that everybody should sell off. And today, what is the price of core? From $4 to what? 0.9.
Okay.
Hope you can see.
That means
And now
we
imagine
can buy.
sir?
That means we can buy core and store now.
Yes. So this is the like you can see what I wrote down here. You can see what I wrote down here.
Buy
Zone.
buy Zoom.
Yes. I want to increase the font. Right. So you can see what I wrote down here, buy Zoom. And me, I'm still expecting core to drop down to around 0.4. So most persons, when they see core drop to this point, they'll be like, cryptocurrency don't crash. It did not crash. You just did not understood what is happening on the chart.
There's
Okay.
money inside crypto.
So you just need to understand how all these things works. But let me don't confuse you guys with this one. This is for some other day. This one is why we are here for today, right? So I don't know. I don't know how tomorrow is going to look like. If tomorrow is okay for us, I think we should hold another class, right? My time is almost up, but then I'm done with everything I want to teach today because this is an introductory class. So if there is any question, maybe if there's any question, since we have our personal group, I would say those questions should come to the group.
Okay.
So we'll not get caught by Zoom and network.
Okay.
But hope everybody that is online today got value for
Yes, so yes,
what we learned together.
of course, I did.
All right, all right. So thank you for joining. We are going to meet in the group. If there's any question, please don't forget to drop it on the group. I'll reply you.
All right.
All right.